Hello everyone, welcome to An American in Cancun, November 10th, 2013. I'd like to apologize once again for the late vlog last week. In order to avoid that happening again, I will try to make Sundays my official release date. So every Sunday evening you can go on YouTube and check for my new vlog and I'll have it uploaded and ready to go. On Tuesday, after I finished last week's vlog, I got the chance to Skype with my family and the exchange student that's staying with them. Her name is Haiti, she's from Finland. And that was really cool, getting to talk to her and getting to meet her and see how my family's doing and see how they're all getting along. And I got to talk with my little sisters, who I don't talk to as often because they go to bed earlier. And just catching up and missing them a lot, as always. On Wednesday, we celebrated Bruna's birthday. Bruna is one of the Brazilian exchange students here in Cancun. And so in the evening, we all went to her house. And we jumped in the pool with all our clothes on, and we ate cake and sang birthday songs, and it was a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Bruna. On Thursday, we had a Tocho game. We lost by 1 point. We were so close to winning in the last seconds of the game. If we had made the 2-point conversion, we would have won, and it would have been awesome, but we didn't. And so we lost again, and I don't know, it's not a good thing, I guess, but we're more or less getting used to it. We have 3 games left, I think, and so hopefully we can turn it around and bring home a win on one of these. But if we don't, we've all had fun, we've all played pretty well. Also on Thursday, I watched the new episode of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it was pretty good, but I won't talk about that too much. Friday was, as a lot of you may know, Hug and Exchange Student Day, celebrated internationally by all sorts of exchange students. And in Mexico, it was pretty cool because Mexico is pretty touchy-feely. Like, you can give someone a hug and they're fine with it, which is, well, more than they would be in the United States, Well, in the United States, I don't think you could just walk up to someone and hug them without them feeling a little violated, whereas in Mexico, oh, Hug and Exchange Student Day, let me give you another hug, you know. So it was a lot of fun to just go around and hug people because I'm an exchange student, and I don't need another reason. Also on Friday, I got a chance to talk a little with one of the security guards here in my residencia, my neighborhood. He wants to learn to speak English, so he's been talking to me every once in a while and having me teach him a couple new words and just been chatting, and so that's been cool. It is more difficult than one would think to teach a language, especially if it's a language, well, if it's your first language and you speak it fluently without even thinking about it. It can be harder than you think to explain it to someone, and I have been finding that out the hard way. For Friday evening and afternoon, I was hanging out with Bruna and Felipe, the Brazilians, and Benito, a Mexican. We went to the mall and we had dessert at Johnny Rockets. And I got a root beer float because I have been looking for root beer, like, ever since I got here. And I have not yet found root beer, well, in Cancun, but anywhere in Mexico. Like, it doesn't exist. And for me, it's my favorite soda. And so I've been kind of bummed that I haven't been able to find it, but I was able to replace it with manzana, apple soda, which is very common here in Mexico, and I've never even seen it in the United States. So I guess, you know, what goes around comes around. There's root beer in the United States and not here in Mexico, and now I am falling in love with manzana, and I'm not going to have that when I go home. In the evening, we were going to go to a party, but when we got there, there was no one there. No one. So we went to Bruna's house instead, and we played pool, and we just hung out and chatted, and so that was fun. Hanging out and chatting is fun. Saturday was an amazing, amazing day. In the morning, there was a Tocho game that we lost, but what made the day amazing was spending the afternoon with the other exchange students. There were 3 that weren't able to come, but the rest of us, entonces, a couple Brazilians, a German, someone from Denmark, and myself. We all went to my house, and then we went to the supermarket to buy some of the ingredients that we were going to need to make some of our favorite foods from our home countries. So I cooked pancakes for everyone. The Brazilians made brigadeiro, which is a chocolate dessert, and Annika, the German, and Daniel, the Dane, made Obstsalat, which is fruit salad. And so we shared all of our foods, and we ate a lot, and it was all very sweet. And so we're all going to get really fat, but we're exchange students, so it's okay. And it was a lot of fun, and we really can't wait to do it again because we just enjoyed ourselves so much. And afterwards, we went and got into the pool, and we're just splashing around, having fun. And then finally, we all went to the living room and settled down for a movie. And so it was just a really awesome evening, afternoon, and we want to do it again. And next time, we're hoping that we can do a kind of slumber party, because that'll be twice the fun, at least. And so, really, just spending time with exchange students is some of the most quality time I have here in Mexico. I don't know why, but I love, I don't know, I love the other exchange students that are here in Cancun, and I'm glad that we can have such amazing times together. And today, I had amazing times with my host family. So in the morning, we went to breakfast, and then afterwards, well, we spent a lot of time talking at breakfast and just chatting. I'm pretty sure that we spent as much time after the meal sitting and chatting as we did eating the meal. And then afterwards, we went to the theater. We went to Paranoia, and so that was a pretty good movie. I guess I can add that to my list of not movie reviews. And then in the evening, we came home. We Skyped with Mariana, my host sister that is in Brazil. And it was a lot of fun talking to her and seeing how she's doing. Yeah, like I said, talking to my new host sister that's in my house in the United States, talking to my host sister that's in Brazil. I just feel like every day my international web of friends grows and grows. And that's really cool. And so I guess that culminates with the vlog that I'm filming right now as we speak, as I speak, as you listen, as you watch, as you enjoy. I hope. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. And I will see you next Sunday.